La la la. This lighting's fucking terrible. I mean, usually it used to look fine. Does that add a little bit more? No? You know what? Who cares? The lighting in the movie sucked. No, it didn't. It was actually really good. So I'm here to do a Top Gun Maverick review. As a person who hates Top Gun, isn't that ironic? I hate the most American movie ever made. Arguably most American movie. Some people would argue different. I think it's the most bro, America, planes, football, pussy, guns, planes movie ever. But some would distinguishedly argue about that. I don't really think it's not the... I mean, I guess Team America is logically the most American movie ever. It came up with America, fuck yeah. Kind of beats the purpose. But Top Gun is just not a film I loved. I've always found the flight scenes to be impressive for their time. Some of the action's enjoyable. Goose's death is... And spoilers, it's fucking 40 years old. Goose's death is quite sad. I think Tom Cruise is pretty good in it. There's a few chuckworthy moments. It has a good soundtrack, good score. There's an hour of that movie that is boring and repetitive, and it's bro-y, but not in a good way. Like, the dialogue is weak, the romance is weak, and I've just never liked it. And honestly, going into Top Gun Maverick, I was excited, because the reviews for the original Top Gun aren't heavily rated. It's not like a beloved film. That's the weird thing. It's a film that people seem to quite enjoy, but not, how should I say, adore it. Yeah, adore it. That's the word. It seems like people have always said, like, oh, it's a classic, it's fun. I don't know anyone who really fucking loves the movie, other than maybe, like, my parents. They grew up loving it, so they kind of have a love for it, even though they admit it's dated at times. But this was my dad's most anticipated movie of the year and of a long time. And honestly, I can get it. This is a film that would appeal to people who love the 80s, and my parents fucking love the 80s, so it's probably a film that obviously they love. They were in their teenage, tween years, in the 80s, so of course it's going to be like that. I personally just never saw it. They've tried to show it to me twice. I rewatched it about a month ago, getting ready for this one. I just still can't get into it. I don't think it's awful. It's more like a 5 out of 10. I tolerate it. But Top Gun Maverick is truly a fucking magnificent, entertaining film. It is funny. It is action-packed with great visuals, which are real, because it is all practical. Great visuals, great action, horrifying moments. The third act in general is just gripping your fucking palms and grabbing your seat and being like, oh shit. Like, my heart rate, I checked my fucking Fitbit every time, and it was constantly around 80 the entire movie. That shit, the third act came in, it was at 100 or higher. I was fucking stressing the fuck out. It is insanely well done. Tom Cruise, this might be top 3 best performances of his career. It is a good emotional performance, good comedic performance. He's great during the action. He's actually doing the flying along with the rest of the cast. And all the supporting cast are memorable too. All the people from Bob to Hangman to Goose's son, which was, oh my god, I'm losing his name. I haven't seen it in 2 days, and now I'm losing the fucking nickname they gave him. It's actually been 3 days. Oh, what is it? It's Goose, and then it's like Rooster, I remember. Yeah, and it's cool to have, but really this film has a amazingly stellar first act that's really entertaining and gets you into it already more than the original film. And almost everyone agrees this is better than the original, so it's not like I'm baffling or, shitting on a film people love entirely. But the first act is amazing. The second act is a recreation pretty much of that middle act of the original Top Gun, with the football, the training, the development of characters, the great balls of fire, all those moments. And in a way, it's just a better version done of that. In the second act, I was like, all right, this is pretty good. It's like a solid... I'm enjoying my time. It was never boring, but I definitely think the romance there is a bit weaker. I definitely think the pacing there isn't as strong as the first and third act. And shit, you will not top this third act. Oh my god. Like, in terms of third acts this year, it's up there with Everything Ever All at Once and X. And honestly, like, all my favorites this year in terms of how the third act pans out, which those are my top 3 movies altogether. Everything Ever All at Once and X are my favorite movies this year. It's crazy. People already messaged me on Letterboxd, and when I posted on my Instagram, no way it's that fucking good. You like the movie? You don't even like the original. This is a fucking joke. And I could not believe it, how entertained and how much fun I had, and I just want to go see it again. I'm hoping after I see Bob's Burgers tomorrow, I can catch up and see this one again before I go out to other movies with friends. and before, like, Jurassic fucking World comes out in Lightyear, because those are going to be the big blockbusters hitting in June, you know, up until July. But I hope I can see this again. And honestly, I'm just giving it a short review because that is my recommendation. If you weren't a fan of the original Top Gun, still go see this. It is probably going to impress the hell out of you. And if you're a fan of Top Gun, you're going to fucking love it. This whole audience was cheering. And you know it's because they're big Top Gun fans. I was cheering when I am not a Top Gun fan. So that's a pretty crazy, like, thing to say about this movie. I just don't think most people are going to expect it. I'm going to get closer to end the review. But hopefully the next thing you see is a Chip and Dale review. I need to fucking catch up on it. I will. I promise I'll see Chip and Dale, or review it. I have seen it like twice. That should say something that I've seen it twice. And then I'm hoping later in the week for a Frank and Penelope review. Probably haven't heard of it. Most people haven't, because we saw the trailer like only 2 weeks ago, me and Gabriel, and we're like, that looks fucking awful and insane. How is that coming out? So we're excited for it. And maybe a review of Gabriel's thoughts on Bob's Burgers. I'm taking my nephew to see it. Maybe a nephew's thoughts on Bob's Burgers review. That'd be pretty funny. I just took my dad to see it. He enjoyed it. And then other reviews, other ones upcoming. Jurassic World's in the upcoming weeks. This movie called Watcher that's coming out in theaters. Lightyear. So there's a lot coming out in the upcoming few weeks, although it's just one movie a month. And I will be reviewing Stranger Things Volume 1. I'm going to finish it tomorrow. I just needed a break, man. It's fucking long, and I was not feeling good 2 days... Yesterday? Damn, I'm forgetting if it was yesterday. I would think it was yesterday or the day before, and I just was not feeling it. I'm going to finish it tomorrow on Monday. And I've avoided spoilers, thankfully, so that's cool. I'm going to get to enjoy it without being spoiled, and I'll review Stranger Things Volume 1, and I'll review Volume 2 when it's out, and I've seen it, which will not be till July. I'm trying to, like, it's so hot in here, I'm trying to, like, not breathe as much air. I don't know why I'm recording in a not turned on car in the heat, but next time I'll remember to at least turn the AC on and open the garage, because this was fucking stupid. But I just want to get Top Gun review out quick before I go play with my nephew and we hang out, watch some movies and shit. So yeah, this is my quick review of that. So see you for Chip and Dale review, Stranger Things, Watcher, Frank and Penelope, all that upcoming shit. And maybe Bob's Burger review from Gabriel separate, and from my nephew separately, if they're either willing to do a review and they see it. I should be seeing Bob's Burgers with my nephew tomorrow, so that'll be cool. All right, and please see Top Gun. Please fucking do. It made a shitload of money anyway, but also see Bob's Burgers, because it didn't make that much money, and it should, because I would love a Bob's Burgers sequel, but I also want Top Gun to get its support, because it's proven that it's actually a great film and not just Top Gun, because I don't like Top Gun. Danger Zone. You know, Archer says that. He's Bob's Burgers. It's Bob Belcher. It all connects. All right, that's it. Goodbye.